Hi everyone, I'm Cerise.
I'm Joe.
And today we are talking about the difference between intellectually understanding something, where you see how something works, you understand it, but then you forget about it, or it just leaves you, and that doesn't follow through into actually changing anything about your life or about you. Versus real understanding, meaning understanding something and substantiating that within living that understanding. So there are a number of different aspects that we would like to dig into within this point. Joe, why don't you start?
So one of the things I was looking at when we brought up this subject was how sometimes we tend to hold on to a feeling. For example, when we realize that a particular pattern in our lives can be changed and that we have the ability to not constantly relive things that we know are not good for us, we tend to go into a point of, oh, you mean I don't have to do that? I can change that? Awesome, cool. And you already start living as though everything's fine because it feels good. Suddenly you feel relieved, like, okay, I'm not such a bad person. I can just change that and it's fine. I totally get it. I'm not attached to that. So I feel good. But there's the problem, because once you start feeling good and you start letting go of all of the things that were causing you the conflict to begin with, you lose that moment of realization of all the things that you actually have to do in order to stop that point from repeating. So what happens? That point repeats, and you'll find yourself saying, oh, but what was I supposed to do? I was supposed to do something, but now here's this point again, and now again I feel bad. So what do I need to do to feel good again? And then the cycle repeats.
So basically the key that's missing there, or the design of that thing, is that we get so stuck in that feeling and that experience of, because I know what needs to happen, it's as if it's already happened. It's as if I've already lived the correction and I can just relax and chill out and everything's going to be totally fine. And then for a little while it is. You feel good for a little while, but then the cycle starts again. Then another dimension is that there are some points that we get quite attached to, or that we, for whatever reason, don't really want to change yet. So you get to this point of, okay, I need to change this, and you start developing an understanding of how the design works, how the pattern works, but you feel like there must be something else to it. It feels too powerful, it feels too overwhelming for it to be that simple. So then you do things like you go to many different people to ask for support, and you keep asking the same things, but they keep telling you the same things. So you just keep telling yourself, no, it's fine, I get that, but there's some key that I'm missing, because it's too real, it's too big for me to be able to just understand that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's too simple. There has to be something more.
Thanks for the advice, but you guys just don't see the depth that I see it. You guys just don't know how deep this one is.
It's just too
I mean, I
big.
get it. No, I hear you. I do hear you. I'm just not listening.
So it's like, it's not that you're powerless within it. The feel of it is more that this pattern is too powerful for the answer to be that simple. It's too big, it's too real. That's when you have fallen into the trap of believing that particular thought pattern or that experience pattern to the degree that it is absolute in how real it is to you, and that you're not yet at a point of being willing to consider changing it because it seems impossible. It's too real. So within all of this, and this is actually the same as with any other pattern, it's like we have this deliberate ignorance that we're living, this deliberate choice that we keep making to keep repeating the same patterns over and over. Like, we know where it's going to go, but we keep making that choice. And the question that comes forward is, why? Why do we have this deliberate, willful movement towards self-destruction? Why do we keep reliving that in so many different parts of our lives? So
we don't have an answer for that if you're waiting for one.
Yeah.
Because that's something you have to answer for yourself, because you're the one that has access to the depths and the core of you.
And the unfortunate reality is that there is no one simple answer. It's like a network of interconnected, interwoven things, all kinds of stuff that's all working together to keep you stuck in this one particular design. So, sorry, it's not easy, it's not simple, but there is a way out, there is a way through, there are tools available. So with this particular pattern, the tools that we would suggest are:
firstly, get to a point of center within yourself, meaning get to a point where you can look at it without the energy. Look at it from a space of clarity, where you can write the point out. That's always very effective. Or speaking the point out with somebody that can cross-reference with you. You want to get to a point where these things start activating and you want to already go into it, even though you already know where it's going to lead you and you've already seen how that's not where you want to go. You want to start getting to a point where before you go into that, you stop yourself and you make a different decision and you start sticking by that decision of, no, I know exactly where this is going to lead me if I allow myself to go into this experience or this pattern or this behavior. I'm stopping now. And when you say that, guess what you also have to do? You have to stop. Actually stop and do something different. You need to literally not do it.
And an interesting and useful cross-reference that you can use for yourself is that if you have been having realizations and you want to know, okay, which of these realizations and what of my understanding has been based in that, in an energetic experience versus what's been real, what you need to look at is things that happen in an energetic experience will not have any physical, real change. You will still be repeating the same things over and over and over and over again. There will be no change. Your life will be the same. That pattern will just keep repeating. Versus a real understanding where you've really seen something, gone into the depths of it and integrated it into yourself, you're going to see things like you'll be deliberately changing the way that you think. You will be deliberately changing the way that you speak. And you will be deliberately changing the way that you act. There will be a physical timeline of evidence that will prove how full and complete your understanding actually has been with relation or in regards to a particular point. Okay, everyone. So, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys. So if you like what we do, please become one of our sponsors. You can help us out at Patreon. Find the link in the video, become a sponsor, and help us make more videos.
Better
for
videos.
you to watch.
Awesomeness.
Please like, subscribe, and share us over social media. And thank you very much. We'll see you again.
Bye.